Tom, before we get on to the game, internationals, I suppose they're coming back in drips and drabs, but are they all okay?
Obviously, a couple playing both games. Edo's come back a little bit sore, so we'll have to assess him and see where we go on that one. But apart from that, we're all good.
Chakvetadze, because he played 290s as well, I think.
Yeah, again, a little bit sore. All come back with a couple of niggles, but he's a player that we expect to be fit for the game.
The ones who didn't go, are they okay with the 2 weeks that have gone by?
Yeah, Batman's closer, so we're expecting him to play. And who were the other ones? Shiralta, someone he's touch and go, so he's 50-50. And Angelo has responded well to treatment after having a small tweak after Middlesbrough.
So generally, it's okay, apart from the normal bumps and bruises.
Yeah. I seem to say it about a couple of players every week, but there's a couple of 50-50s in there that we're giving right up until the last minute. And yeah, it's when your players play 90 minutes for internationals, you're always wincing a little bit. But no, I mean, Ken played Monday, Edo played Monday, and so we've got enough time to get them back and ready for Saturday.
Paul Robinson will be in the dugout. How significant was that appointment made during the build-up to this game? Or was it just the timing was as it happened? Just as it happened, to be honest. The fact that he's a Watford legend and got a real connection with the club was down on the list of priorities why I wanted to bring Paul in. The way he can improve us defensively was one. We've got a lot of young wing-backs or youngish wing-backs. I feel like he can improve. Set pieces is an area we want to continue to work on and improve in, and he's come from working Millwall so long that was an area that I thought he could also add to us. So there was a lot more to him just being a Watford man and nothing in employing him the week of the Luton game. It feels significant though, because Javi Pereira has left, and he was at the club before quite a long time ago, but felt like a kind of a club man, if you like, and now Robbo's come in, who's very much a Watford man and somebody you wanted, so it feels significant? Yeah, the board and the owner have backed me a hell of a lot with transfer window, with building a staff around me, and it's we're getting there, and every decision that we make as a club is for the better of the team and to improve our players and improve our team. Javi, who's a fantastic coach with a lot of experience, it didn't quite work out how we all saw it, and I wish him all the best in the future. And all I can say is moving forward, I'm really happy with the appointment of Paul. Having Paul in the dugout, if anyone's hiding during that first half, you and him will have something to say at half time. Yeah, I don't expect anyone to be hiding. We all know what's coming, and we're in a good moment ourselves. We're a confident team, and we keep taking 2 steps forward and then 1 back. And my challenge to the players is we took 2 steps forward after Sunderland, big 1 back against Preston, 2 forward against Middlesbrough, and now it's time to take 2 more forward. What are your thoughts and emotions going into the derby then? Yeah, I fully understand. This one means more. It means more to us, more to them, more to our supporters. But for me, like I said in my last answer, I want us to take that step that we believe we're a big player in this division. Now we keep taking those steps and then followed by an inconsistent performance. So it's time now to take that extra step forward. And with it being in the derby, that makes it mean even more. Do you feel your players are now more equipped to deal with this derby at Kenilworth Road than perhaps they were a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, when the last one was before that? I've not actually gone through the team and how many played in that game. But I think the Preston game's a massive wake-up call for us all. I understand this one is a little bit different. It's going to be hostile, it's going to be aggressive. And I feel we have the players, especially after the wake-up call at Deepdale, to thrive in that environment. Is that what you're going to drum into them, that they've got to get the mentality and the attitude right first and then move on from then?
Exactly, yeah. You have to battle in this division on a derby day more than ever. But you have to battle and you have to earn the right to show your qualities. And sometimes that moment might not even come. But doing the basics well consistently will bring you success in this division. And we've been hurt when we've not been there in terms of the basics.
I don't think you played in the one 2 years ago, but you definitely played in the one 3 years ago. You came on as a sub, didn't you?
Yeah. So obviously, I never played in the environment with the fans. Yeah, but I was there as part of Chris's staff for the game we lost and 2 years ago. So yeah, it's a fixture that's not been played so much over the last couple of decades, and it's certainly a long time since a Watford team have won there. So. What bigger motivation for me and my group of players to sort of really create a little bit of history, recent history anyway, and go and win at Kenilworth Road.
When you try and work out how to go and win there, is it difficult when you're trying to think of tactics because it's likely to be hectic and chaotic in the opening half hour? So, how you might want to try and play the game, is it slightly different?
It's a chaotic league. I don't think there's any games in your 46 that won't have a bit of chaos. So it's we'll be ready for that. We'll be equipped for that, and we're a team playing with confidence. We're a team who feels like they're on the up, and we'll be ready for whatever direction that game takes. But we want to be the ones imposing ourselves on the game, and that takes bravery and character.
It's been difficult assessing Luton because they tend to play a system similar to yours, but actually last time out they played a 4-4-2, so you're not quite sure what you're going to get from them.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's important as a football team you stick to your own principles, and if you can impose yourself on the game more than the opponent through showing good character, then they have to worry about you more than vice versa. But whatever the system they play, that they're a team who will probably stick to a certain set of principles, and we have to adapt to that. So yeah, it's the same way we prepare for any game. Really, it's teams can adjust, and you have to adapt to that.
Could it be a game where substitutes are really important? We've seen that with your side already this season, where they've made a huge impact, and that could be again a similar format.
Oh yeah, always will be for us. Constant focusing on us. I think it'd be when opposition look at Watford, they probably say they find an extra gear 60 minutes onwards because how well their subs impact the game. So it's a big strength of our squad, and something that I'm lucky to have.
Does it help you that Luton are struggling so much at the moment? Rob's under pressure, and you go there with them concerned with their form and their situation?
No, that's not concerned me much, to be honest. I think that form goes out the window in derby games. So it'll be a unique game. It'll be a game that we won't focus on anyone's current form. Yes, I prefer my team to be going into the game with confidence than lacking confidence, but no, it's not been part of the preparation to try and focus on that. And Rob's someone I have a lot of respect for. I'm sorry I can't build up a little bit of a showdown in that term. I have a lot of respect for. Yes, I want to inflict more pain on them on Saturday afternoon, but he's someone that I really respect.
The bookies have got them odds on favourites, but that's probably just because it's a derby and they're at home, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know how they work out the odds, but I don't think we've been favourites in many games this season, to be honest, and we've won 5 out of the 9. So, yeah, that's something we definitely don't focus on.
The final one, the players must realise how important this one is for the supporters. Do you have to drum it in, or do they already know anyway?
No, they know. After my team meeting this morning, they know.
The word you use a lot, Tom, is balance. In a game like this, is balance key, where, like you talk about, you want to wind the players up to go, but you don't want to push them too far that it becomes you go over the top.
Yeah, and I think I've got enough experience in my team as well to make sure that that's managed in game as well. We've got some really big leaders in our dressing room who have been in big derby games, been in finals, and those guys will definitely manage the chaos from within, and I'll be managing it from the touchline.
Manchester derbies, and are they sometimes things where you end up playing, or can end up playing an occasion rather than an opponent?
Yeah, good question. It's always it's a game that you know as a player, it just means a little bit more. So there's a little bit more on the line now. Some players thrive in that, and I will pick a team that I feel like will thrive in that situation. And some players it can really affect, and usually players who are lacking in confidence that can affect. But listen, it's like I was there 2 years ago, and I saw how much they hurt us and how they hurt us. So I will make sure my team are equipped that's not the case.
I was going to ask you about that because you'd have been in the dugout. I mean, that's probably the worst experience for anyone who gets to Watford, is to be in the dugout losing a Luton. Was it grim?
Yeah, for me that day was sort of it was representation of when I came to the football club. We were a Premier League team, and I'm not sure where they were, but it felt like the tables had turned that day. Now, it's one of not my sole job. I'm not driven by being better than Luton, but if I can turn those tables back on the head, then yeah, it'd be something that gives me some joy.